Right, welcome to the podcast, guys. We're going to be talking about some real nigga shit. We're going to dark real nigga shit relationships.
Yeah.
Relationships, sexual tension, do you know what I mean? Like everything, man, everything. So, right, we've got me and Neela here today. We've got Clutch with us today. Clutch. Gang shit, man, gang shit. We've got Brad with us here today, man. Nigga Brad out here.
That's what they call it. Bradigans for the shenanigans.
Yeah, we got Connor with us today, man. We're going to be tagging some shit. Right, so basically, we're not, so you're saying that sexual tension?
Yeah, that's definitely sexual tension.
Right, so basically,
yeah.
So we'd be like, this is one time that we're coming back in the car, right? Because I used to listen to the same music she does, innit?
Yeah.
Like I used to play heavy metal and rock and that, innit? And there was this one time I went to the studio, innit? I don't think she's seen it, but we were playing the drums and stuff, and I was singing, right? And I seen her face do that, right? And then he came and was like, yeah, don't steal my man. But the thing is as well, like when girls say stuff like that, yeah,
it's a joke.
It's not a joke. I don't think it's a joke. It's half a joke.
It's half testing them, innit?
Yeah.
What their reactions like.
And on our own, we'd be just chilling and vibing, yeah, and Abby would be here, yeah, Jade would be there, right, and then we'd be joking about and that, and then Jade would make a joke about, haha, Yomi like that.
That's how I get my things.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's sexual tension, bro. Honestly, with that sexual tension, bro,
do you reckon I just go fuck her just for the buns?
Nah, bro. Don't give her that validation. Don't give her that validation. She don't deserve that validation because that's like it. That's meant to be her mate, do you know what I mean? That's meant to be her mate, yeah, and like, that's like me wanting his girl, innit? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Me going, oh, you know what, yeah, the whole time, like, yo, bro, like, end it, and then my man ends it, yeah, and then I'm in there type of thing. That's what that type of shit is like, do you know what I mean? They're trying to create that tension so she's on the same predicament as her, yeah, and then so come out, man can't swerve in. That's the sexual tension, and people do this shit.
Yeah. Was it you who was showing you? That guy?
Yeah. You showed me as well.
You got any pictures?
You got
any pics?
Not a fucking chance.
Put fucking the bear shit in space.
Do you know what I mean? I think I need to start thinking a lot more outside of my situation. Do you know what I mean? Because I am living in my situation, yeah, and experience all the feelings. I need to think and go, let me step out of this and see how it looks from the outside.
Yeah. I am so transparent, do you know what I mean? Like, well, I think I am, do you know what I mean? Like, I say I'm transparent. The reason why I tell people what I've been through all this shit so people know, do you know what I mean? And so, like, also with relationships as well, right? Like, this is the thing with relationships, yeah, so it's around about 3 months that someone can hold nuts up, yeah, so when we meet people for the first time, right, we are natural salespeople, right, we sell ourselves, yeah?
Of course, yeah, we
tell everyone the best of ourselves, never tell people the worst of ourselves, yeah, so then, 3-4 months after, yeah, when the crack starts showing through in it, yeah, the original you, yeah, actually you comes out, yeah, and now these people are saying, like, the little like, you maybe have, like, a little bit of an anger problem, like, do you know what I mean, like, I have anger problems sometimes, do you know what I mean, I'm very short and snappy, Clutch knows it, do you know what I mean, like, set people know this shit, so, you can hear my voice sometimes. I'm like, bro, and you can be with anyone. Do you know what I mean? Like before when I got up and I was like, I'm going me in it. Do you know what I mean? Little outbursts like yeah. So that shit though. But I'll tell you that I can be an horrible cunt. I can tell you I'm an angry cunt. Do you know what I mean? I will never fucking lie.
Yeah, that's the thing about understanding it about yourself. Innit?
Yeah, understanding myself.
That's why I say.
I don't want no one.
I know why.
I don't want no one. Yeah, thinking that I am someone that I'm not. Do you know what I mean? Because after 3-4 months, someone can't say to me, "Oh, Phil, you didn't sell. You sold me someone else."
Yeah.
Because what we do, we sell the best of ourselves, and then when the crack starts to show through, these people are like, "Nah, bro, this." Like they say to themselves, like, "I didn't sign up for this. Like I don't know you."
Mate, let me go back to the story of my ex-girlfriend, bro. So basically, what I do, bro, is because I understand the kind of person I am in it, right?
Yeah.
I understand the flaws about myself in it. So before I go into any dealings with relationships or girls, I tell them, listen, right, this is me in it. I'm moody as fuck sometimes. I can change my personality, yeah. I have ADHD, but that's only because of that, innit? I try my best to be as happy as possible. I'll try and talk to you, yeah, but not necessarily things that come out of my mouth is necessarily what I mean or say. Do you know what I mean? I may say it in a monotone way, like I don't care, but I do have affection, I do care, innit? Right, disclaimer at the beginning of the fucking relationship.
Disclaiming,
at the end of the relationship, yeah, why does she then go and use that to try and break up with me and against me?
That's what I'm saying to you, bro. That's the manipulation form of it, bro.
Stupid shit, innit?
Because then they try and say to you, like, no, you didn't tell me that. And I'm like, no, I did tell you this. No, you didn't. No, you didn't know. I fucking did, B. Do you know what I mean? I told you, yeah, I'm that type of person. I told you from day one. The reason why I am the way I am is because of these set things. Yeah. And it's not me justifying it, but they're the complexities that I have gained over the years from having them things done to me. And do you know what I mean? Like, I've never once broken up in a relationship, yeah. I've always been the one to be broken, like, have the heart broken. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I find it hard to let go of people. Do you know what I mean? Because I've never turned around and said, I don't want to be with you.
Imagine.
Because my heart's always, like, stuck to that person, and my heart's always wanted to be with that person at that moment in time. Do you know what I mean? Like, so when it comes to, like, letting go, that shit scares me because I wouldn't want to I don't want to ever make anyone feel the way I have felt. Do you know what I mean? That shit hurts. Do you know what I mean? So
I'm different in that aspect, bro. With me, yeah, the way I am, right. As soon as a girl tells me, yeah, I don't fuck with you, I don't like you anymore, bro. Gone, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what it is, bro.
I don't have time, bro. I don't have time, bro, to dwell on shit. Because I keep telling myself, I gotta be successful, bro. There's no point dwelling on this because that could affect what you're trying to do.
Trust now, but it's right though, because like even with ex, like I've been speaking to my ex, and you know what I mean, chatting slightly and shit, yeah. But it's like now I'm starting to see like shit, and I'm like, you know what, my man, I'm like, would I actually get back with this guy? I don't think I fucking would. Do you know what I mean? And then you said to me, I wouldn't done, but you question yourself, don't you? You say to yourself, would I get back with him? Like, because you obviously like you start speaking to him, the feelings come back. You know what I mean? You start to feel again. You're like, oh, you missed that person, yeah.
I feel like with exes though, you'll always have an underlying feeling.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I don't recommend friends with benefit situations.
Yeah, because they always come back. They always come back. Yeah.
The feelings.
It might not be me, yeah, but she might catch feelings, you know what I'm saying?
But no, for sure though, like with it, yeah, it's like no, when you sit there and like I've been chatting to her and it's just like little things and I'm like, rah, like you're arrogant or like you're self-centered, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
So that's what I mean, taking yourself out of the situation that you were in.
Yeah. I know on the outside of yeah.
Talking to her and that, you understand what she is.
Do you know what I mean? But the thing is though, like we've sat down and we've had conversations about like set shit, what was going on, do you know what I mean? And the relationship which was serious, do you know what I mean? Like for her and for me, do you know what I mean? Like shit, like where it's gone on, like me getting hit, do you know what I mean? And like she thought I hit her in the hotel one time, got liquored, my clutch was there in it. I've come round to her crying in it, yeah. So I'm like, babe, what's wrong with you? She I tried hitting her in it, yeah. And I'm like, well, I don't remember that, yeah, but I was liquored in it. But then she tried saying that I was disregarding it. I said, I'm not disregarding what you're saying. I said, I don't remember. Like I cannot confirm something if I cannot remember, right?
True.
Yeah. And then. Yeah. Anyway, he was going for a bit of a bad patch in the relationship. Yeah, fucking mum hated me and all this shit. And like, but the thing is, well, mum was she was hiding me from my mum in it. Do you know what I mean? So it's a childish dynamic, which kind of fucks up shit anyway, right? So anyway, one day we had an argument over something. She's like, come to me, come to mine, innit? Where are you now? I'm going to come to you, innit? So I was like, why? Do you know what I mean? She's like, nah, come to me now. So I've gone up to hers. She stood there, I was like, you want to smack me, don't you? She started smacking me up, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I was sat there and didn't do a fucking finger, just like hit me in it. And she was punching me up, bro, yeah, and licking me up. And I'm just sat there and I just grabbed her by, side of her arms. I was like, stop it. I was like, stop it now. I was like, come on. Do you know what I mean? And then we were speaking about it the other day. She's like, that's what I don't understand. She's like, you hit me in the hotel. But when you were sober, you didn't do a fucking thing. I said, that's what's fucking with my head. Do you know what I mean? She said, because I don't know if it's true or not now. And she struggles with a bit of mental issues. Like, she doesn't know, sometimes she can't, like, she doesn't know some set things are true because she'll remember something and someone else tell it happened something else a different way. And so with her, she conflicts herself a lot. I think she's got a bit of schizophrenia a little bit because she dies where she doesn't remember shit and like, that never got said. Do you know what I mean? And things like that. But it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, and it's like the factor of like, yo, like, well, what is that? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is that? But you come to a point now and I'm sitting there, I'm talking about set shit. And like for me now, me having to talk about that and actually her understand like, yo, listen, if I was a person who did hit women and I did that, I would have done it that day. No. When I was sober and you and then bro, I mean like she was licking punches, just boom, boom, boom. Like bro, honestly, must about like, licking me like 4 or 5 times, trying to kick me on my fucking. I got a weird leg in it. Tries bashing me in that and shit. Do you know what I mean? And I'm scared of like dark water. Tries pushing me in a fucking canal. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. And like tries saying I was the manipulative one. I was the abusive one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, it is where it comes into the fact of men getting abused as well in relationships that's not really talked about. Do you know what I mean, bro?
So this is the thing. It's over 82% of men actually are in domestic abuse. There's more. Statistics. There's more men in domestic abusive relationships than women, and this is not talked about a lot. And people you say to women like, no, it's not. I'm like, no, facts. 82%.
Johnny Depp case and Amber Heard.
Yeah.
And literally, it got what it got thrown out.
Yeah, it got dismissed, didn't it?
Like Manny worked in it, and she heard what all the housemaids had to say and all that shit, and she thought Amber Heard was in the wrong. She was like, obviously the relationship.
She cut one of his fucking. She cut the tip of his finger off, didn't she?
Yeah, obviously it was filled with drugs and stuff. So like it's messy.
Yeah, no,
but she was an abuser. She was crazy.
But beauty is an influence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I say, look, sell, innit? Look, sell. That's the thing. Look, sell. Do you know what I mean? But it's not. But it's not fucking everything. Do you know what I mean? That's one thing. And that's when like when you start growing up. Yeah, that's like shallow people. People just go for people for fucking looks, and not character.
That's why I said, bro. If I get with someone, bro, that is 10 out of 10 gorgeous, bro. This is, do you know what I call them, bro? But they got nothing. I call them an empty vessel, innit?
Yeah, empty vessel.
That's what I call it. I'd say that empty vessel,
mate.
Because what can I do with you, bro, apart from just look at you like a mannequin, bro?
Nah, that's a PS5 box.
Bro, literally, bro. Literally. It's just a shell in it, bro. It's just a shell in it, bro.
Yes,
it's just a shell in it, bro.
PS5 box without the PS5.
Hey, your Christmas is going to be shit.
I got a question for you guys. Yeah? What is your definition of love? But we're gonna take it like one.
Who's
So
starting?
mine. So I can't remember. I read it somewhere. This is it. So it's your consciousness recognizing someone else's counterpoint in you. Do you know what I mean? So it's like your balance of each other. Do you know what I mean? You balance each other out, and it's so like when someone's the bad, they take the bad, and it's like you're good, their good balances your bad out, and your bad balances their good out. Do you know what I mean? And so you're both thriving off each other, and if you don't grow, for me, that is what I see as love, innit? Do you know what I mean? And it's all about like what do they call it now when you work in when like you what's it called now? Like compromise.
Compromise, yeah.
It's all about compromising it, but it's also understanding the fact that like people do have bad days. Do you know what I mean? But love is a complicated thing, but it's definitely someone's counterpart, or the consciousness, someone's counterpart recognizing someone else's counterpart. Do you know what I mean? Like yin and yang. So that for me, that's what I think love is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nila, what do you think love? What do you think love is?
How do you define love?
An honest opinion, like, how you feel at this moment in time.
Like, what's your definition?
At this moment in time. Yeah, you're
Literally, bollocks. It's absolute bollocks.
I hate men.
Yes.
Men should die and burn in hellfire.
Not anyone else.
Be castrated.
And back to the gates of Mordor.
Not what you think. Not what you think the actual definition is of it, but like
what I think of love.
What is your definition?
Yeah, your definition.
What I think of love.
That's
For me, I think it is a person matching my energy. Someone reciprocating what I give them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, as you said as well, it's like a balance, isn't it? For me, I think that I would feel loved when they are reciprocating my same energy.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Because so far, that is what has been missing. Usually,
that's the main theme, innit?
it is. I'm giving. They take.
Yeah.
But what do I get?
Do you know what I mean? This is the thing.
Jack shit.
But that's
Do
the
you know
thing
what I
with
mean?
energy, because it's the thing, yeah. But energy is borrowed. Do you know what I mean? Energy is borrowed. So when you're giving energy, you need your box. So and because we are, for you, I would say you are extroverted, but you are introverted as well. But you're very well extroverted.
I'm literally an ambivert.
Yeah, ambivert in it. So you're both in it, yeah. So, but with you, like when you're extroverted, like when extroverted people, like when we give out energy, we need it back. We need it back.
Big man saying, bro, that's how I feel, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you hit the nail on the head with that one, bro. That's how I feel, bro. No cut.
Yeah.
My definition of love. So my definition of love would be having someone there that can be your best friend as well as your best friend as well as your girlfriend, in the sense where, like I said, you balance. Yeah, you balance each other out. You like every flaw they see is a good thing in you, and then vice versa as well. And I just think someone who's gonna help you grow. Like, no matter how down you are, or no matter how bad it does get, I think that at the end of the day, communication is always important.
100%.
Like, communication saves lives, bro.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? Do you see when people are, do you see on a, like, I don't know what it is, like drug hotlines, when it's like, call Frank, just talk to someone?
Yeah.
Because communication
But
helps save lives. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Everyone, that's what people forget nowadays, though, like actually speaking and getting your words out and your true feelings.
Alright, but when you're saying this, right, so what do you think the reason is, why do you think the reason is for people not communicating though?
Because they pride, bro. Pride is a big factor in that. I think pride,
That's
bro.
like what it is, pride, and I think pride kills a lot of relationships.
It
Because
does,
people
bro.
can't drop that guard where, like, me, I'll just be like, yo, you know what, yeah, fuck it. I was a cunt, do you know what I mean? I have said horrible shit. But I recognise that.
You take accountability.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Exactly.
And then you take accountability for yourself, and if someone can't do that
And
for me,
responsibility, like, you're actually, like, you know, that's a big man move.
Yeah.
That is mature behaviour.
that's it. But you know what's mad? Most people haven't got that mature behaviour in them these days. Do you know what I mean? They haven't. Do you know what I mean?
So sad.
It's true. It's 100% true.
You know?
I agree.
But then this is the thing as well. Then when what people do is when they get so attached into relationships, and I'm talking from experience, that it genuinely does fuck you up. Like just holding on there, like, do you know what I mean? Like holding on to something which is toxic because you don't want to lose it, yeah? And you think to yourself, and then like when you actually do let them go, it's like, rah, like I'm happy now. Do you know what I mean? Like honestly, and then like when they're chatting to people again,
the whole realisation dawns upon
like,
you, innit, fam? It dawns upon you when you go, why did I not see this before? Do you know what I mean? It happens to me so many times, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Lie to you, bro.
But this is it, relationships. But this is the thing, then, because they hold on so long and they get so toxic, it gives people complexes. But it's not that person. It's themselves who are allowing this to happen to themselves. My brother-in-law said to me one time, he's like, you know what, Phil? He's like, you can't complain and shit like this because no matter what, and I say it to Clutch all the time, do or not, bro. Anything that fucks up, goes on from your own doing because you allowed that to happen. You allowed that to happen, yeah. You let that choice. You actually let that choice. You had a choice to say, nah, I'm fucking that off.
This,
But no, you thought, for some fucking weird reason,
prolong it a bit more.
and then you're gonna get yourself deeper and deeper and more hurt and deeper complexes. And then when you come to the next relationship, what you're gonna do? You're gonna be fucking project it. You're gonna project it on that person. Stop. Just as his missus is doing, that's what she's doing because of her past relationships, whatever. She's projecting it on my man. So. Here we go, do you know what I mean? And that brings you back to the circle of what is love, do you know what I mean? What is love? And the thing is with love as well these days, Right, so here's another question, yeah. What is actual love? Tell me what love is.
It's a chemical produced in your brain, bro.
Right, no, so not like that. So not like that. I mean, like, what is?
Keep hearing me. Yeah.
What's the idealistic love?
Idealistic love is waking up every day with your partner, bed and breakfast, all happy dappy, going on holidays, no arguments, making sure everyone's all happy.
But where do you get the idea from?
Movies.
Pass, yeah.
Movies.
But you can't tell until my man takes it.
We're doing
Yeah. Until my man takes a pull, you can't exhale. 2 pulls, I mean, and he's about to exhale, then you exhale.
But yeah, so like with it though, the reason why people think we love, the reason why everyone thinks like love's like fucking Twilight, innit? Do you know what I mean? You're my old brand of heroin type shit, yeah, like fucking Edward Cullen and all this shit, yeah. So people actually, this is the thing, TV has actually.
You hold it in.
Twilight's good, by the way, guys. Disclaimer, it's actually quite good, bro.
Yeah, I've seen them all, bro. I've seen them all. Twilight. Do you know what I mean? But I was saying so like with love, right? So where the good idea, like this perfect image of love comes from, like, oh, we should never argue. We should always have good sex. Yeah, it's things like that. Like, do you know what I mean? He's like social media, unrealistic fucking expectations.
Norms, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Social norms and stuff like that, bro.
She's a bit fuck with me.
Neither like I was like, take that.
I know, I'm trying to kill me off.
All the time.
See how many drags we're getting out on a small one? No.
But yeah, man. So like with it, yeah, like social media and TV actually creates an expectation of people. Do you know what I mean? And that's what can kill fucking relationships. You know what I mean? Because then when it comes to it, like, I've not got this perfect relationship, I ain't got this. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like people don't understand that's the compromise I'm talking about. You compromise. You know what I mean? You know that. Yo, bro, like you fucking human. We make mistakes in it. Do you know what I mean? And this is the thing. Like, honestly, TV has fucked up the way we all see love.
TV has fucked up everything, bro.
Yeah,
TV has fucked up everything.
Do you know what sense of like also you can even you know this is a bit off topic, but like so TV actually creates
norms, doesn't it?
Irrational fears. It can actually create irrational fears, isn't it? So. Like from seeing something like if you put it this way, yeah, if you was in like Africa, yeah, and you've never been in Africa, you didn't know what a fucking like a tiger were, yeah, you wouldn't know what a tiger were, yeah, you wouldn't be scared of it. You'd be like, oh, what's this? But because you've been taught like it can kill you,
you're conditioned.
Your self-preservation kicks in and it puts that into a special box in the back of the mind. So then you see a line, you're like, oh fuck, gotta go in it. Yeah. So this also comes back into shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
how did you do that?
I don't even know how it happened.
Man
It just flew out like I picked up on it just stayed there like. It landed all here anyway.
But yeah, man, it's relationships are fun, but it's from each to each. Do you know what I mean? Because some people are very grown, and I also do think space is good in relationships. You need your space. You need your space to recharge, and that's even with friendships though. And that goes to friendships, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Sometimes I've had to like disconnect myself from friends.
It's like Neela, innit? Neela sometimes like even though I have like an Instagram page and stuff with a lot of following and I do all this stuff in it. Like in Neela, I'll go MIA, bro, just out of nowhere for like 2 weeks, bro. It's like 2 weeks and then Neela will be like, "You alright?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just having time to myself," innit, fam. Sometimes you need that, innit, bro?
Yeah, you do, bro.
Yeah, man. You need that shit, bro.
This shit is getting me lit now.
Everyone's getting eyes, bro. Fucking hell, man.
See, that's how you send it straight to your head, bro. My eyes are starting to feel very heavy, very quick, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, I was taking a piss.
Oh yeah, so what do you guys think about?
He did the same just then.
What do you guys think about?
Here we go.
Ace Ventura.
Right, all the sheep, they're actually fucking scary, you know?
What?
Like, you can go to space and I didn't know.
They're screaming.
Yeah, and they're like... That guy off Scary Movie, Shorty.
Yeah.
And when they start sticking their tongue like,
you know what I mean? Bro, if you've seen that sheep, don't you know? What's up?
Nah, but when I look at sheep, I'm like, that is a spawn from hell, bro.
No, but there's some devilish fucking things there.
What's up?
They're just like sheep noises, do you know what I mean?
Man said,
yeah, that's what they like. No, they'll look. They'll look this way. They'll look this way, but continue to look that way. They're like, why did you turn your head? Just look that way, like.
How do you want to even do that? Try and do that shit. Try and stay the same, but turn your head. I can't do that shit.
It's like, so you ready? Watch.
they remind me of when I look at police. Like I'm just like.
Are you still there or not, nigga?
I'm not even looking at you, bro. I'm not even looking at you.
Oh, tag the afters. Put afters. This is the afters.
That's the aftermath of fucking Nah, goats.
Man said those like.
Nah, that's what they're like. Look at that.
I've seen them, bro. I've seen them just bro. I'm just like, I think it's so true, bro.
Man, the fucking goats. How did we go from talking about love to something? We should make a film called Love and Sheep. After Love and Basketball. What's it called? Love and Basketball or something like that?
Love and Basketball.
Yeah, Love and Sheep.
Love and Sheep.
Just and then I met.
and he met you in that.
Yeah. And he gave me that side eye. That beautiful, seductive side eye.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm dead.
Imagine sheep sex.
Guys, you ever think you've been in love?
Nah.
I have. I know for sure I have.
Definitely.
Because I'm not. I knew how I know that is like from my last relationship. I knew I wasn't in love with them. Do you know what I mean? It was just like do you know what I mean? Like genuinely in love. Do you know what I mean? So for me, like at the first time I've ever felt it, it's like yeah, I definitely know it. Do you know what I mean? I know it for sure.
It's a no from me.
I'm a person that's very strong emotions anyway, isn't it? But it's like intense as fuck. But nah, I don't think I've been in love before.
Yeah, no.
Nah, I don't think I have.
I've not.
Because I reckon it'd be bad.
I have a lot of love for people, but
Nah, like I reckon it'd be bad to that.
I feel like yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
If you were fully like
if I was
invested,
fully in love, like guys don't know me, man. If I was fully in love,
no, I know.
But my emotions are intense as fuck, bro. Bro, I'll be dead ass, bro. When I'm sad, I'm sad. When I'm happy.
Nah, I feel you. I'm gonna say.
Nah, I currently am, innit? But one of the most shittest things about love is if you lose your hope in that particular love, it kind of fucks it up.
Yeah.
Cause it's like you're not necessarily like, oh, you're like, what are we actually doing this for?
Yeah.
What are we doing right now?
Literally, man. It's that question that was the point, bro.
Nah, for me personally, I would never get with somebody unless I was in love with them, and I knew I was in love with them.
Yeah.
You get me? Like I knew were the right person for me.
Like
I don't know.
Really?
I'm not.
Like, I would never get with somebody who didn't have feelings at all. Like never.
I'm not even gonna bring up said person's name, innit? But like it's like, for example, if my man's moving like this, yeah, how are you even gonna trust that it's gonna continue like that, and you're not gonna feel some certain type of way in the future and shit because of what my man said?
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, innit? I'm talking from a girl's perspective.
I lost.
Yeah.
I was here. I wasn't here. I was
So,
somewhere else. I'm sorry.
Basically, like I was saying,
do you know what that means? I don't even know how to do it. Am I talking about the same thing?
Are you even here now?
No, I'm confused. I'm really
she's in Planet 420.
Yo, I'm back, baby. So I'm back. I'm back.
Huh? Where's Mario from?
Mario.
Yeah.
Nilo was on the 400th and
the game.
Yeah. Nintendo.
Yeah.
The Nintendo. I don't know. Oh, Italy.
Anyway, so we're talking about. So we're talking about Gucci here, yeah. So this thing I know called Gucci.
Yeah, Gucci. Yeah.
Gucci. You know what I mean?
Oh.
That's what I was doing. Do you know my family guy reference?
I said one of the when
you don't see it.
No, I
was
don't
like
know.
taking the piss out of like Italian people. Was like bad, boo.
Yeah.
Right, now all of a sudden we're randomly talking about Italian people.
Yeah, man.
Anyway.
No comment.
What's it?
Yeah, Gucci.
Yeah, no, I was saying, innit, like.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Because it was like, have you? What was the question again that was asked before?
Have you ever been in
no,
love?
are you in love?
Are you? No, do you ever?
Have you ever?
I said I currently am,
loved?
yeah. But one of the worst things, yeah, you lose your hope in it, innit? In that particular love, innit? It kind of like fucks you up, and it's kind of like you kind of like reach a stage, innit? Like it, yeah. If it feels whatever, innit? It feels like a rush at first, yeah. But then the longer you get into it, it just starts to plateau or whatever, innit? Why are we actually doing this for, innit? Like, because of what they did and said and all that shit. And I said, like, in Gucci's case, innit?
And that brings into the thing about time wasting, bro.
Yeah. So in
hate
Gucci's
time
case, yeah, she's
Bro.
I mean, Gucci's gonna reach a point, yeah, so where it's like, raw. Because of what my man said and did in the past, innit? Should I actually even be with you?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Because eventually, you know, how long have they?
It's on and off for about 1.5 years now.
Year and a half. That's still early. The longer you go into that, all them
Not
things
even, like, it's on and off, meaning literally,
Yeah, I know.
I think it's probably been, like,
So
in
pretty
total,
much still-
6-7 months?
Yeah, it feels fresh, innit?
Yeah, but this happens all the time.
Still
doesn't
feels
it?
fresh. But
So,
look,
I mean, like, does it not like same thing can happen?
That's what I mean, yeah.
Look at the start of every relationship.
Every
We
time.
got
The saddest part is the saddest part is that they literally tell me about it. They're literally telling me, look, we've literally tried to stop in this, and we get back together, and we try stopping, we get back together, and it's like you're telling me, why are you telling me?
Yeah.
It's
Why?
boring after a while.
It's like,
Yeah,
why are you
do
telling me if you
It-
already
bro,
know?
It periodically happens. Do you know how
Exactly.
stupid that is?
And it's like,
Periodically
why?
happens,
So like
bro.
what?
Bro, did I not say that? I was trying to tell you before, like, when we have no need of sense, bro, it periodically happens, bro. Like, block after block. after
Patterns,
block,
bro, patterns. I notice patterns.
Are you stupid, bro? Are you been dropped on your head as a child if you've not noticed that what is going on?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like,
But it's so
yeah.
vexing. How he dead
I
ass,
really
bro.
don't think people can predict. So
I can predict, like,
vexing, innit, bro? How
predictable the people.
with your stuff as well. I can tell how something's gonna go.
Yeah, we're so yeah.
You know what I mean?
me so well, innit?
Because
Yeah.
of that, I
Yeah,
always
so well.
I always help. Like, I always say, like, watch yourself, like,
Yeah,
because you have a big heart, yo. You have a big heart, and you want to give it. You want to give it out, but
Yeah, bro.
these
I need someone to give this love to.
they don't deserve it. And honestly, that's why I always tell you, like, watch yourself. Just hold yourself a bit more close to yourself.
myself, yeah.
Because
Because I used to be so closed, innit? But then
But I see the pattern.
But now I've opened up a bit more, innit? But now I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna have to start putting the barricades back up in it because I let myself go too much in it. Because I'm too, like, when I'm with a
Not
girl,
even-
bro. When I'm with a girl, I do the most, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know, like, I say the little things matter, innit? Like, with my ex-girlfriend, yeah, I say the little things matter. Yeah, I used to wake up every morning, bro. Things like, you don't have to do these things, innit? Wake up in the morning, make a coffee, bro. Exactly how she like it, bro. Exactly how she told me she like it, bro. Wake up in the morning, make her food in her own house, bro. So she don't have to do it, so she can get dressed and go to university on time, do you know what I mean? Shit like that, man. And then fucking coming all the way from other side of Manchester, yeah, because she's complaining about her back hurting, because she injured herself doing some dance or something like that, do you know what I mean? And she's complaining, going, yeah, but I'm on the other side of Manchester. I have to do shit, but she's complaining. So now I go and make the trip all the way from the other side to go see her, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, little things, I don't know how you guys perceive that, innit? But me as a person, right, I think the little things matter, bro, do you know what I'm saying, man? Like, little things like that, bro.
because you're
At the end of the day, I'm doing things
you
out
doing
of my own time here to make her happy, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
and
have
you're
to,
doing
I'm
things
saying it,
within your
I don't
means.
have to do it, innit?
Exactly,
bro?
you're doing
I don't have
things-
to do it, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it, bro. Like, and that's why I said to her, yeah, when we were gonna broke, I said to her, I said, not many guys here will treat you the way that I do, innit? And not as a big-headed thing, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, as a yeah, I'm a sick guy, and I fuck you good now, bro. Just as in, like, bro, I actually care. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? That's the shit, bro. Laid it all out there on the table, bro. Fucking hell, man. But yeah, bro. It's all mad, bro.
It's a bit crazy. But people need to start noticing your own patterns, because
Yeah, you do.
I'm
noticing that.
I notice my own, like, and I stop myself.
Yeah.
But it is hardest, like, to do it than say it, obviously.
It's bro. There's me messaging my ex-girlfriend stuff again.
No.
Because sometimes it comes out anymore.
Why?
She got man. She went, what's church got to do with me looking so hot? I went, nothing really. You just look hot. Lord helping your healthy glow. The Lord is helping your healthy glow. And then she ended up.
Let's see. No, let's see her.
Nah, she's actually put some nice wear on, you know, can't lie to you. But yeah, man, bygones be bygones. I tried. I guess that's the end of the podcast, isn't it? Slowly.
That's good. That was good. I think that's been a good podcast. To be fair.
Good one,
Do you know what I mean? I went a little bit
I'm gonna edit that one and put that out as the next one on our channel.
Yeah, I think so.
That's more substance than that, bro.
Yeah. We need to be careful with some of the shit that obviously has names and shit.
Yeah. I'll just beep them out, innit?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Because obviously you get done for that shit. Do you know what I
She's
mean?
putting on some nice weight. I think she's just dead, bro. She's dead inside, bro. Joey.
She's really pretty.
Is she a shell?
Sexy, man.
Really
She's just
pretty.
makeup pretty.
She's not, bro.
No,
So without
no,
makeup,
no,
she
no.
looks better without
Yeah.
makeup, bro.
Is she?
I'm not.
No, I've seen her.
She fire.
She's
Good lad. But the thing is, she's just a shell.
Yeah, but she's.
You know why?
I've told her, and I've
You
been
know
honest with her. I
why?
said to her, bro, I'm like,
Looks like
yo.
mummy and daddy are rich, doesn't it?
I told her, right?
her mum's dead, isn't she?
Yeah, I think it's because
Oh,
her mum's
shit.
dead. You know, not gonna lie. I think that's probably like.
Nah, that don't use that.
No, sorry, no, I don't.
No,
I think that's what she told me.
No,
though.
some people
That's
know.
what she told me. Though.
Some people just hit people out, but
Yeah,
that for me is just.
No, she's
No. It's one of my exes. isn't it?
X thing.
Yeah, she's pretty.
But I've told her, like, you're
I don't know
beautiful.
why she put so much makeup
I told
on.
her, like, you're beautiful, you're nice, yeah, but you're just boring.
Do you know what I mean? That's it. The way they do you know what I mean? I like someone who can make me laugh, innit?
Bro, someone who can make me laugh, someone who can take me away from the world for it.
Do you know what I mean, bro? For a second in life.
You'd be sat there not watching any TV, just talking, bro, for ages. But yeah, man.
Yeah, like when girls think it's all about like the beat, it's not.
Alright, guys, that's the end of the podcast. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Sign off.
Signing off.